Hello, and welcome to another Saturday episode of Discovery. Here we have Valkyria Chronicles, originally a PlayStation 3 exclusive, brought to Steam by the forces of Sega wanting more money. Always wanted to play this, but as with a lot of other games, I never had PlayStation 3 for long enough amounts of time to get this game. And now it's on Steam. It's been on Steam for a while, actually. I'm just getting to it. But now, because the Steam sale going on right now, I was able to buy it for $5. I'm super excited. Played the sequel on the PSP. That wasn't as fun as the bits I've played of it. When I had a PS3, I played the demo for this. And that was a really cool demo. So technically, I played this game before, but I mean, not enough of it to really get anything out of it other than the sequel, which wasn't really too big on the PSP. But anyway, enough about me. Let's press the start button. Works with an Xbox 360 controller. I like how the music just started again. What are the options? Okay. Sure. Subtitles on. Got it. New game. Good music. And dun dun dun.
The year was 1935 EC.
East European Imperialist Alliance.
Continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial
Oh,
Alliance,
European. Not
otherwise
Europe.
known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral ragnite for their survival, and its
Oil.
growing scarcity led to the inevitable.
And there's the US and the Soviet Union.
Hostilities began in the
NATO
east
v
when the
Warsaw.
Empire aggressively crossed their western border.
It's always the
Atlantic
Russians, huh?
Federation responded, and the Second European War was on.
Not World War II/3.
The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive. Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their
Some
next
Baltic states up here.
Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers. But the rich stores of ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and invaded with all the force of an avalanche. Prologue.
To arms!
To arms.
Thanks for reading that for me. I liked it better when I said it. A new episode has been added. Alright. You cannot read the pages of this book. Maybe you can. No, the font is just so messed up, I can't. And I think it's in a fake language. No, it says new up there. It looks English, but yeah, the font's too small. And weird, so I can't read that. I wish I could. What's this? Okay, so that's just the prologue. Cutscene. Don't want to watch that again. I like this book interface. Hypothetically, we'll open up more pages. Tab select. Alright. So let's just start. A meeting. Yes.
March 1935. Outside the Gallian border town of Brule.
Brule rules.
Residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
You know, the center of what I would imagine would be the military endeavors, would be the military force wanting to take the capital, so maybe that's not the best place for you.
I haven't been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much.
fish!
Already?
I've never seen those before.
Hey there, guys.
Sup? We can't move.
Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
You can just reach in and find out. Oh man, you're like that guy in All Is Quiet on the Western Front. Ah. Spoiler alert, you die at the end. Just get shot drawing a bird.
Freeze.
Yep, here it goes.
Hands in the air.
That was quick.
Slowly. Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And
Sir
you
Welkin.
are-
The one with the gun. We're with the Bruletown Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Melchiot. So, I'm wondering what you've been writing in that little book you've got there. Imperial spies are in
Fishies? Something's fishy.
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish, and,
Some weird frame rate problems
Oh, I know.
for a cutscene.
And you know there's a war on, don't you? All right then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
Criminal scum.
Thanks, fish.
No problem, bro. Can't just continue, can you? I have to select the next cutscene. Imperial attack! I wonder what happens. I wonder if the Empire attacks. Yeah, see, you could have just continued that cutscene.
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say, they're really very good.
Thank you.
So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code. And I intend to take my time finding out for sure.
Great.
Welks? Is that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
What have you gotten yourself into now?
Oh, man.
Wait. Don't you live at the old general's house? That's right.
From what I know,
Youngest
playing
daughter.
Valkyria Chronicles
You know
2,
everyone's supposed to evacuate, right? Yes.
people with dark hair like that are called Darkson, and they're basically the Jews, which means that they have a lot of prejudice around them. You know, so they don't actually have to talk about the Holocaust, or Europe, or World War II, so they can have this roundabout. Because actually talking about it would be too difficult.
I saw you with a notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I.
Although maybe she isn't,
Suspicious.
because
Welks has a
they
real
don't seem to
passion
care.
for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes I forget where I am.
Maybe, I mean that's the central conflict in Valkyria Chronicles 2, is
Gunfire! Everyone keep your heads
someone, a Darkson assumes the throne of
Over there.
the Galleon, not Gallia, yeah this is Gallia. Yeah, I don't know what the frame rate problem is. And then there was a civil war in Gallia. After this war, spoiler alert, the Galleons win. Guerrilla fighting and junk. Pick up the gun.
Welkin,
Open
you can
fire.
handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
Aw yeah. Fight for country. About saving the game. Man, it's really difficult about that. We gotta have a conversation, Andrew. Open the menu by pressing the Y button and select Save, record your progress, theme cloud, and hard disk drive. Saving's a good idea before, during, and after any combat op. Anything can happen out there, bud. Thanks, game. You're really looking out for me, bro. I'll do that. I like how it almost tries to mimic a PS3 interface right here. Just with like the weird Xbox controls though. Good stuff. Did it save? Okay, it did. Didn't get any feedback there though. Alright then. View this episode? Sure. Encounter at Brule.
Okay, here's the plan.
Alright, this is the demo actually, so this little scenario here. I remember this map. We'll get through it. That's a brilliant strategy up there, Imperial forces. But we have an excellent counter strategy. Nice and easy. 20 turns pass. Okay.
Let's get started.
I'll get it done. No, actually this isn't, because I remember in the demo we start on the opposite side of this bridge.
I see 3 of them.
That's 3 too many. Stay sharp. Listen a second.
I should explain the entirety of combat. Combat starts, you'll see a map of the area and your unit's positions. This is command mode. Here you select this unit you'd like to move based on their position respective to the enemy, then press A. Doing so uses up 1 command point CP displayed at the top of the screen. They reflect your ability as a commander and represent the number of times you can give instructions, i.e. control, your units per each player phase. In this battle, you have 3 CP, so you can issue instructions to your units up to 3 times. Let's try moving a unit now. Okay, welcome. Let's move. Okay, about AP action points, it's a tough conversation, but we gotta talk about it, man. Use CP to select unit command mode. You'll be plunged into action mode. Here you can freely move the unit selected around the field. As you move around in action mode, though, the action point AP gauge at the bottom of the screen will gradually deplete. This represents the unit's mobility. Once it reaches 0, the unit will be unable to move any further. Keeping an eye on the unit's remaining AP while they are in motion is crucial to keeping them safe. You gotta keep them safe, man. You gotta keep yourself safe. Thanks, Valkyria Chronicles. For now, just use LLL and L to move the unit near the sandbags, okay? I got you. I got it. Whoa. The controls, kind of feel slow, actually. Sluggish. Press the RB button to enter target mode. There will be unit to prayer. Okay. To move crosshairs onto an enemy or to snap between targets. Enemies will not attack while you are in target mode, so take your time. Your shots will land somewhere within the circle surrounding the crosshair, so it's best to center it on the entire shots to the head, or I can't read right now. It's midday. I have been awake for hours. I don't know what's wrong with me today. It's Saturday. It's lazy day. Crouch. Target mode. But yeah, this game's really cool because it's like a tactical strategy game, but like from this third-person perspective, and yeah. So that's awesome. I love tactics. I mean, maybe you didn't get that in the Fallout Tactics video earlier, but I really do. I like strategy. Yeah, so I'll just shoot him. Ow. That cover really isn't doing anything for you, huh? I mean, it helps if you put your head down. I'm not gonna tell you, how to be a soldier or anything, but it tends to help not getting shot. Oh. No. Oh, I gotta press B. No. I want you to crouch. Now I'm done. Even though crouching doesn't seem to be helping you much at all. Oh, so slow. Maybe they want me to be using a mouse because... Oh my goodness. Ah. Okay. Oh, we got Alicia. Why is it so slow though? I don't remember it being this slow on the PlayStation. No, that's not what I wanted. Don't know why I keep wanting to press B. Okay. If we do aim for the head, it only takes one shot. Of course, it is harder to hit. So he's dead, yes. Go over. Yep, and you do that just by moving forward. Luckily enough. What? Yeah, I already know how to use cover. I assure you. Yep. You've already told me to use cover before, and I'm pretty sure in this tutorial. Man, I really like this music. I mean, in actuality, it's nothing crazy I've never heard before or anything like that, but fitting. That's not... Oh no, I forgot. No. Oh, I don't have movement points anymore. Yes, and the current action. I can move Welkin forward, and he can fire again. That drain, despite, because I've already moved him before, he'll only get about half of, or maybe he only has 2/3 of his regular movement points because I've already moved him. So now you'll play as Town Watchman. See if you can get over there. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Maybe it's because, like, I'm playing at a super big resolution. I don't know. This game shouldn't... I don't remember this game being so slow. Like, even on, how do I... Target mode is RB. I don't know why. Needed to figure that out a second time. He's dead. Alright, that's good for now. We'll see what the enemies do. Uh-huh, yep. Yeah, we can't do anything else, so why wouldn't we? Forward me march to oh, there's not enough time to read that. Dun dun, dun dun, dun 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 dun. I don't get what moves he's trying to make. But it will cost him dearly. Okay, yeah, uh-huh. Sure, it's... Okay. No, we just want to get this done, so... Alicia, let's move. Ah, so slow. Just gonna walk right up on this guy. Good stuff. Bum bum. It's such a great looking game too.
I don't see any more of them.
Good art style, good stuff. And I just love the idea of it so much too, like the tactics. Third-person tactics, and it's also an RPG, you level up your guys. Maybe it's kind of like XCOM is a good way of explaining it. Yeah, it's a lot like XCOM actually, now that I think about it. But, I don't know, didn't really get into XCOM so much. Don't know why. I'll probably give XCOM Enemy Unknown a second chance because they just announced XCOM 2. Let's continue on. I don't know, I tried XCOM Enemy Unknown, but the tutorial kept on going way too long. And turned me off pretty quickly, actually.
Miss Melchior, there's no other sign of the...
Look at the people I've slaughtered. My innocent smile.
No. Keep watch and stay alert.
Yes, ma'am. What should we do with the bodies, ma'am?
We'll bury them.
Okay. So her smile was not what...
Whatever it takes to protect the people of this town.
Okay, so she actually does feel bad about it.
Do it. Even going to war, I'll do it.
She had a smile, though. There it is again. Maybe it's not supposed to be a smile. Maybe that's just a matter of the perspective I'm looking at right now.
Seeds from the lion's paw.
But still.
It blooms white, small, simple, and strong.
I want to be able to remember, once the war is over, that it wasn't all just people killing people. That even in war,
See, the way their
there was
mouths
also
look, it just looks like they're smiling. This isn't smiley time.
15th day of the 3rd month of the year 1935,
Just say the date.
the Empire began its assault in earnest. A formal declaration of war was made upon Gallia.
At least they're keeping it formal. Nice and
Though
polite.
it was only a small front in a massive continental assault, what followed would prove that a tiny nation could best a military giant.
See, it's not even a spoiler that they win. They just tell you
These
straight
events
up.
would tell a story of tragedy.
No
hidden
quarrels about
in
it.
the mists of time. A story of courage and of trust, of persecution and hate,
See, that's probably the dark side part.
and of love
The
blooming
Holocaust
even
analog.
through the flames of war. What follows is a record of this conflict and of those who fought, lived, and died.
I wonder if we'll meet Irene Collar. We are playing through her book. See, now I'm pumped. That was a good title screen. That was a good title card. I like that. Good game. Let's continue.
Chapter 1. In Defense of Brule.
Brule rules. I mean, this is a border town. If we stop them here, we win the war, right? Right. Let's go. Everything's happy. This music says to me, cheery. You know? Market scene, buying some produce. I just woke up from a nap. We're gonna have a nice day today. A nice stroll in the park. There ain't a war going on.
Mill spinning again really makes it feel like home sweet home.
I hear that. It really is one of the most beautiful things about this town.
It's alright. It looks like it was never finished. That's a weird looking windmill, actually. I don't like it. Your guys' windmills are weird.
Our enemy can't be far behind. I thank you for your help. Goodbye, and take care.
Later. Ha 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 ha.
How's the packing coming along, East?
East? That's Iz.
Almost done. I only need to take the everyday base.
Well, the Empire's...
Martha, look!
Oh!
You're still calling me that? Martha, I'm 22 years old. And more important, you shouldn't be running around. Aren't you due any danger?
Ah, a light jog won't hurt the little spud.
Hello there. Is Welkin in?
No.
Oh, hello, Alicia.
I just wanted to apologize.
Really?
I got bread.
I work at the bakery. Well, I did until the war started. That's preserved bread, so it's pretty hard. I baked it myself.
Thanks for giving me
Flavor's
rock bread.
guaranteed.
Thanks.
What a sincere apology. Giving me your waste. You're probably just gonna throw it out, weren't you? Your scraps.
Arrested and shot at? You've had a busy day of it, haven't you, Welky?
No worries. Well, I guess you might. It's in the past. You might as well have fun with it.
And what a lovely lady you are for all that adventuring. Good job.
What? Wait, no, it's not like that.
He's right. We just met. I'm not his girlfriend, just his hero. Although I'm really hoping to be his friend.
So we will.
Well, I'm sure you will. Be good to my Welkies here, won't
She sees what's going on here.
Okay,
She
seriously,
knows.
Martha, enough with the
That's a
Get
lovely
over it.
portrait. Is that
Gunther! He looks like a serious guy.
It was taken before I was born. But that's Dad.
Military history.
That's Dad? You're a lucky guy. And who's that with him? My father, Tamer. He was an engineer. The General's tank was his... Wait a minute. My birth parents... The General was kind enough to take me in...
Yeah. We're...
Sorry. No, I don't mind at all. Yeah. Oh, is that really the time? Why don't you see her off, Welks?
Alright, I will.
See you later, Isara. Safe travels.
Is Isara the name of the person who wrote this book? I forgot already. The Windmill Tower. I just want one more combat encounter. That's all. It's not so much to ask for, is it?
Wow, look at this. Bruhl's really becoming a ghost town.
They've been leaving for a while. Just about everyone is evacuated.
How slow does this army move? Like, they are really taking their time getting out of there.
Tensions are rising with the Empire.
I thought there was a formal declaration of war. The tensions have risen, I assure you.
Everyone will come back someday. They'll come back when it's safe again, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Welkin, I'm curious. Are you gonna join the army like your father?
I don't think that's for me. What I'd really like to do is be a teacher.
Peace doves.
A teacher?
Yeah. Animals and insects, flowers and plants, they've always been my passion. I've learned a lot from nature. You see, my dad, he protected this country as a general, but it's just that I want to give back in my own way. My own way. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean,
I think
man.
I do. You're sure about it? Wow.
But this game is about fighting a war. So deep. You're such a deep person. So interesting. Enough deep thought. There's a war on.
What was that?
War?
That sound.
Sound of war? But that's the pretty windmill. Honestly, guys, I think the Imperial forces are doing you a favor. That windmill? Not in my town. It's really disappointing that the game is running so poorly. I don't understand why. Is it a bad port? Sad windmill.
I don't believe it. The mill.
Miss Melkia, the Imperials are attacking.
Get all the town watch together.
They must be at...
Thanks.
Dun 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 dun. Alright. Fighting.
I'll explain the mission.
Thanks. Barrios. Nagier. Good names. That's one arrow. And we will meet that arrow with our arrow. Good strategy. Good stuff. Very tactical thinking.
Okay,
I mean, we could sneak around him, hit him from behind. We're a small force. We could do it. Nah? No? Gonna hit him head on? Alright.
our target is the Imperials in... Breaking the chain of command should at least...
All right.
Brule
Got
Road.
a second?
About... Listen, guys, you're gonna take damage in this game. We gotta talk about it. I know talking's tough. These are tough things, but... Gotta do it, man. Okay, whatever. I do damage. They don't do damage to me.
Here we go.
Let's move. Oh. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, that seemed obvious. What? You just I've already done this in the mission prior. Okay. Like, I need to know this stuff before I got to this point. So I don't know why you're telling me now.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Pointing at the other guy like, you're next. Such a struggle. Town Watchman, choose you. Crouch, target. That's unfortunate. I think they can counterattack after you've shot them. The dumbest fight right there. Behind the same sandbag. Alright, Alicia, you're up. When I can get to you. No, I can just use... Okay. I don't have to drag the cursor. I can select them with D-pad. Nothing, however, will make them walk faster here. Now why couldn't you do that, Mr. Town Watchman? Is it because you're not an actual story character? And as such, you are bad? Hate you, Town Watchman. Sure. Nothing else I can do. Dun 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 dun. Man, you Imperials, I don't know how you got to make such a big empire with such lack of skill. Then again, these Gallian forces don't know how to keep their head down, so... Only problem I find is, like, I don't know, people, like... It's going to be easy to have people left behind the way these turns are structured. Like, there's no all move up at once kind of thing. Because I'll end up, you know, killing a guy up here. But as a result of the stamina meter, like, there are going to be people that are just going to be left behind. Because they can't keep up, unless I spend 2 turns messing with them. So keeping everyone grouped together would be difficult. I'm probably doing a bad job of explaining this concept, but I think you get it. It's not you know, you got it. You got it right. I don't have to actually provide actual commentary, correct? Right? That's not what I'm doing here. Let's see if I can actually get Welkin up there, though.
Here we go.
Stand up. And don't miss. Bing! Alright, killing commanding officers takes away some of their AP. Evidently that's all we had to do for that mission. Maybe.
What's that?
Yeah, you'd think this would be a great
Sounds
system
like a tank.
or a great game for a portable platform like the PSP, but in actuality, I don't know, it's very repetitive because the environments have to be a lot smaller. Like, you have to, all the maps are split up into 3 different sections, and that was really frustrating. Whereas this, I'm hoping it's just one big map, like, to have larger battlefields, they had to cut it up. And that was dumb. I don't like that. Because you had to reach certain points to transport troops between these, you know, often 3 separate areas. Now we have a tank. Let's figure this tank out. And evidently we moved back. That's not going to work. Yeah, it's not working. But it's okay, the tank's going to reveal its weak spot very conveniently for us. Oh no! Why are you out in the open? Town watchman! Evidently Welkies fell over too. Town watchman wants some vengeance. Oh, they're gonna keep on moving that tank. Alright. Is there a way to speed through enemy turns? I don't really feel the need to see this. Nope. Guess not. Luckily, that's all they really wanted to do, was to consolidate troops. So maybe we can destroy that tank.
Welkin, tank!
He can see.
That's not good.
I hate to say it. Get
Aww.
off this road and into the alley to the east. And try to stay behind cover while moving.
Okay, Welkin just has to get out of here.
Here we go.
Welkin doesn't want to run, but if he must. I have to go this way. I can make it. This map real quick. No, I can't go that way. Dumb. That'll have to do it for right now. Gonna have to use the other people, particularly Town Watchman. Maybe, actually no, I can just keep doing this. I should have not wasted the AP then. Go up, shoot this guy in the face. That's how it's done. Yeah. And then run this way. Woo! Victoire! Fine!
Phew. Looks like we should.
If they're rolling in the tanks, there's not... We'll try to buy... I'll dig in my heels at the main...
Okay.
Be careful.
We got a B. Very bad. Very bad student. B stands for bad. Alright, well. That's Valkyria Chronicles. I am enjoying it as much as I expected I would.
Escape from Bruhl.
So, thank you for watching. And have a pleasant day.